Does your favorite chair hold a secret about your health after 70? Every day, your body is sending you signals about how long and how well you may live. And the truth is, the way you sit might be one of the most powerful predictors of your future well-being. Some people in their 70s remain strong and full of vitality, while others begin to struggle with health problems and fatigue. The difference often lies in subtle yet powerful indicators. In this video, we're going to talk about 7 common ways you might be sitting incorrectly, habits that researchers and doctors have observed to predict serious health problems after 70. These aren't guesses. They're based on real patterns. By the end, you'll know exactly what to look for in your own daily routine, and, more importantly, what you can do to maximize your chances of living longer, healthier, and more independently. Stay tuned, because overlooking these small things could have a huge impact on your future. After 70, the way you sit doesn't just impact your comfort. It becomes a far more significant predictor of your overall health and longevity. Your body changes. Muscles that once held you upright begin to lose mass and strength, a process known as sarcopenia. Bones, particularly in the spine, may experience density changes, making them more susceptible to the cumulative strain of poor posture. Your flexibility naturally decreases, meaning your body is less forgiving of awkward positions. Decades of slouching, twisting, or leaning can take a profound toll, accelerating wear and tear. Researchers and doctors have consistently observed that these age-related shifts mean that what was once a minor postural habit in your younger years can become a major health concern later in life. But here's the crucial insight. Understanding these signs is your first powerful step towards control. Your body is always communicating, and these sitting habits are part of its secret language, revealing where you might be inadvertently creating future problems. The good news is that this isn't a sentence. It's an invitation to act. You have incredible agency in shaping your future health, regardless of your age. Identifying these incorrect sitting habits allows you to make conscious, proactive changes that can dramatically improve your posture, reduce your risks, and add years of quality life. Stay tuned, because for each sign we reveal, we'll also show you practical, simple ways to reclaim your body's strength and vitality. Now, let's get started with the first sign, the first incorrect way you might be sitting, which could be quietly impacting your health: your classic slouch. Take a moment and observe how you often sit. Do you find your shoulders rounded forward, your back curved like a gentle C, and your head jutting out towards the screen or table? Perhaps on the couch at your desk or even during a meal. This posture feels comfortable, almost natural after years of practice. It's that familiar slump where your spine loses its natural curves. This isn't just about looking less upright. It's a profound habit that speaks volumes about the signals your body is sending. Do you find yourself in this position often? Believe it or not, this seemingly innocent slouch can predict a future far more complicated than just a sore back. Studies have shown that chronic slouching compresses your internal organs, particularly your lungs and digestive system. This restriction can lead to shallower breathing, reducing the oxygen flow throughout your body, which in turn contributes to fatigue and even affects mental clarity. Moreover, the constant pressure on your digestive organs can exacerbate issues like heartburn, sluggish digestion, and discomfort. Consider Martha, a 74-year-old, who for years dismissed her persistent heartburn as simply, quote, getting older. What she didn't realize was that her daily habit of slouching deeply into her favorite armchair was compressing her stomach, making digestion harder and her reflux much worse. Her posture wasn't just about comfort. It was silently contributing to her discomfort and diminishing her vitality. The good news is you can reclaim your verticality and mitigate these risks. Correcting a slouch starts with simple awareness. When sitting, gently pull your shoulders back and down, allowing your chest to open. Feel your sit bones firmly on the chair, and imagine a string gently lifting the crown of your head towards the ceiling, lengthening your spine. If your chair lacks lumbar support, a small cushion or rolled towel placed at the curve of your lower back can make a significant difference. Make it a habit to perform mindful posture checks throughout the day. Set a quiet reminder or simply pause and adjust whenever you notice yourself slumping. These small adjustments can dramatically improve your spinal health and overall well-being. Now, let's move forward to sign 2, your habit of crossing your legs. You see it everywhere, in coffee shops, at family gatherings, even while waiting at the doctor's office. It feels natural, almost a reflex, to settle into a chair and cross one leg over the other. For many, it's a posture of comfort, a way to relax or simply feel more at ease. Perhaps you're doing it right now, without even realizing it. Whether it's ankle over knee or knee over knee, this common sitting position has become second nature for countless individuals. But is this your go-to sitting position? And if so, what might it be silently telling you about your long-term health, especially after 70? While crossing your legs might feel comfortable, research has found it can have significant, often overlooked, impacts on your body's circulation and alignment. When you cross your legs, particularly for extended periods, you can impede blood flow in your lower extremities and even compress vital nerves. This isn't just about temporary pins and needles. Sustained compression can contribute to issues like varicose veins and nerve damage over time. Beyond circulation, crossing your legs can subtly misalign your pelvis, leading to an uneven distribution of weight across your hips and lower back. This constant twisting can strain your spinal discs and contribute to chronic back pain, even affecting your posture when you stand. Think of George, who attributed his leg numbness and persistent lower back stiffness to just old age, not realizing that his daily habit of crossing his legs for hours was a key factor in exacerbating these very issues. The good news is that this is a habit you can consciously change and improve. The simplest and most effective alternative is to sit with both feet flat on the floor, keeping your knees at a comfortable 90-degree angle. This allows for optimal circulation, keeps your spine in a neutral alignment, and distributes your weight evenly. If sitting for a long time, take brief moments to uncross your legs, perform gentle ankle circles, or even stand up and stretch for a few seconds. Make a conscious effort to practice the uncrossed path throughout your day. Because how well your blood flows and your spine aligns today might just tell you how freely and comfortably you'll move in the years to come. Now, let's talk about a sitting habit that's often so subtle you might not even notice it: the one-sided lean. Do you ever find yourself habitually shifting your weight, perhaps resting more heavily on one hip, or always propping an elbow on a single armrest? This isn't just a casual adjustment. It's a posture where your body unconsciously tilts, creating an uneven distribution of support. It might feel comfortable in the moment, a natural way to settle into a chair, but this consistent leaning can become a deeply ingrained pattern. Take a moment to observe yourself. When you sit, do you notice if one side of your body feels more supported, or perhaps even compressed, than the other? This seemingly innocent tilt can have far-reaching consequences for your long-term health. This persistent, one-sided lean isn't just about discomfort. It's a warning sign that your body is experiencing uneven stress. Over time, consistently leaning to one side can lead to a gradual twisting of your spine, increasing the risk of muscle imbalance and even contributing to conditions like scoliosis, where your spine develops an abnormal curve. This imbalance doesn't just affect your bones and muscles. It can also put undue pressure on your internal organs, which rely on proper alignment to function optimally. Imagine Evelyn, for instance, a woman in her early 70s who suffered from unexplained shoulder pain and stiffness. She attributed it to her age, never realizing that her lifetime habit of always resting her right elbow heavily on her armchair was creating a constant, damaging lean, slowly misaligning her entire upper body. That little lean, dismissed as harmless, was silently wreaking havoc. The good news is you can reclaim your balance and prevent this subtle damage. The key is conscious centering. When you sit, actively engage your core muscles slightly to help you sit evenly, with both sit bones firmly on the chair. Consider using a small pillow or a folded towel to equalize support if your chair is uneven, or if you find yourself naturally tilting. If you must lean for an activity, like reading a book, try to alternate which side you lean on regularly to prevent chronic imbalance. Make it a habit to periodically check in with your body throughout the day. Are you sitting tall and centered, or has that familiar lean crept back in? Sign 4. Your tendency to perch. Have you ever noticed yourself sitting on the very front edge of a chair? Perhaps with your feet tucked under or stretched far out, as if you're ready to spring up at any moment? This isn't just about restlessness. It's a subtle but significant sitting habit that many adopt without realizing its impact. Whether you're watching TV, reading a book, or just pausing for a moment, this precarious perch means you're not fully utilizing the chair's support. Your back is unsupported, your core disengaged, and your body is constantly working to maintain an unstable balance. Ask yourself, do you feel ready to spring up at any moment, even if you're just watching TV? If so, you might be unknowingly placing unnecessary strain on your body. This half-sitting habit might seem harmless, but it can lead to serious health problems, especially as you age. When you perch on the edge, your lumbar spine loses its crucial support, forcing your lower back muscles to work overtime. This constant strain can increase pressure on your spinal discs, leading to chronic lower back pain and even accelerating disc degeneration. More importantly, this posture prevents your core muscles from engaging properly. A weak or unengaged core means your body relies more on passive structures like ligaments and bones for stability, dramatically increasing your risk of falls and injuries. Think of Frank, whose frequent lower backaches were exacerbated by his habit of always half-sitting, never fully engaging with his chair's support. Researchers and doctors have observed that individuals who consistently fail to utilize full back support often experience greater discomfort and reduced mobility over time. The good news is that correcting this habit is remarkably simple and instantly beneficial. To truly support your spine and engage your core, make it a conscious effort to sit fully back in your chair, ensuring your buttocks are against the backrest and your feet are flat on the floor, knees at a 90-degree angle. If your feet don't reach, use a small footrest. Practice active sitting by gently engaging your abdominal muscles as if you're slightly pulling your belly button towards your spine. This isn't about rigid posture, but about conscious support. Make it a habit to settle in to your chair, letting it do the work of supporting your back, because how well you engage with your chair's support today will directly influence the strength and stability of your core and back for years to come. Sign 5. Your hunched-over screen posture. In our modern world, we spend countless hours looking at screens, phones, tablets, computers. It's a habit so common, it often goes unnoticed. Yet, this simple act of engaging with our digital devices can lead to a posture known as tech neck. Watch how the head juts forward, the shoulders round, and the upper back slumps. This isn't just a casual pose, it's a significant strain on your body. Do you find yourself leaning closer, head tilted down, shoulders creeping up towards your ears? How close are you to your screen right now? This seemingly innocent position might be subtly stealing your neck and spine health, impacting your well-being in ways you might not realize. Believe it or not, this hunched-over posture, or tech neck, does far more than just cause a stiff neck. It places an immense strain on your cervical spine, leading to chronic neck and shoulder pain, tension headaches, and even jaw discomfort. When your head is pulled forward, it can restrict blood flow to the brain and affect your breathing, leading to feelings of brain fog and reduced mental clarity. The eyes, too, suffer from prolonged screen focus, contributing to strain and fatigue. Consider Susan, who blamed her constant headaches and fuzzy thinking on stress, but failed to realize her hours spent hunched over her tablet, day after day, were the primary culprit. This constant, subtle pressure can slowly erode your comfort and vitality. The good news is, you can reclaim your digital posture and alleviate these strains. Start by adjusting your screen height so the top of the screen is at eye level, allowing your gaze to fall naturally without tilting your head. Keep your screen at arm's length to reduce eye strain. Practice simple neck stretches, like gentle chin tucks, pulling your chin straight back as if making a double chin, or slow head turns. And most importantly, take frequent screen breaks. Every 20 to 30 minutes, stand up, stretch, and look away from your screen, focusing on something distant. These small, consistent changes can make a huge difference in how you feel and how well your body functions. Sign 6. Your armrest anchor. Have you ever noticed how you settle into a chair? For many, armrests aren't just for a brief moment of rest. They become a primary support. Perhaps you lean heavily on one, or use both to brace your entire upper body, shifting your weight away from your core. You might find yourself slumping onto them, using them almost like crutches to hold yourself up. It's a subtle habit, often unconscious, but it can subtly dictate your posture. Ask yourself, are your armrests doing more work than your core to keep you upright and comfortable? Pay close attention to how much you rely on them. This seemingly harmless reliance on armrests can lead to a cascade of issues, especially as you age. When you lean heavily on armrests, you create an uneven distribution of weight, forcing your shoulders and neck into strained, unnatural positions. This constant tension can lead to chronic stiffness, knots, and pain in your upper back and neck. More critically, it prevents your core muscles from engaging properly to support your spine. Your body starts to depend on external support, weakening the very muscles designed to keep you stable and upright. Consider Robert, a 76-year-old man who battled chronic shoulder knots and neck pain for years. He attributed it to stress or just getting older, unaware that his daily habit of constantly leaning his entire upper body weight onto his armrests was creating this persistent, uneven strain. This lack of core engagement increases your risk of poor posture, decreased mobility, and even difficulties with balance when you eventually stand. The good news is you can cultivate independent support. Try to sit with your arms relaxed at your sides or gently placed on your lap. This encourages your core muscles to engage naturally, providing the stability your body needs. Periodically, do gentle shoulder rolls or conscious posture checks to ensure you're not slumping. Remember, armrests are there for occasional comfort or assistance when getting up, not as constant anchors for your body. By mindfully reducing your reliance on armrests, you empower your body to support itself, strengthening your core and freeing your shoulders and neck from unnecessary tension. Now, let's talk about the 7th sign, one that might be the most insidious because it feels so natural, the static sitter. How many hours a day do you find yourself truly unmoving, perhaps lost in a good book, absorbed in a favorite television program, or simply resting? It's incredibly easy to become stuck in a chair, letting minutes turn into hours without consciously shifting or standing. Do you ever notice that feeling of stiffness when you finally do get up after a long period? This habit of prolonged, uninterrupted sitting where your body remains motionless for extended periods is a powerful predictor of your future health. Ask yourself, honestly, how long has it been since you last stood up and moved your body? But this isn't just about temporary stiffness. The consequences of static sitting go far beyond an ache. Researchers now widely recognize sitting disease, a term for systemic health problems linked to prolonged immobility. When you sit for hours without moving, your metabolism slows significantly. Your body burns fewer calories, blood flow becomes sluggish, and your muscles, particularly in your legs and core, begin to weaken. This lethargy loop increases your risk for serious conditions like cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and general muscle decline, making you more prone to falls. Think of Helen, 72, who felt increasingly sluggish, attributing it to age. She didn't realize her daily 6-hour TV binges, often without a single break, were actively slowing down her entire body systems. Your body is designed to move, and when it doesn't, it suffers in ways that accumulate over time. The good news is, you don't need to run a marathon to counteract static sitting. The key lies in the micro-movement advantage. Simple, frequent movements make a huge difference. Try this. Set a timer to remind yourself to stand up and walk for just a minute or two every 30 to 60 minutes. While sitting, perform gentle ankle circles, subtle seated stretches, or simply shift your weight from side to side. Every small movement counts. Consciously integrate these breaks into your daily routine. By embracing micro-movements, you reactivate circulation, re-engage muscles, and boost your energy, ensuring your body stays vibrant and resilient for the years ahead. Now that you know these 7 critical sitting habits, take a moment to reflect on your own daily patterns. We've talked about the asterisk slouching spine asterisk, the asterisk crossed legs conundrum asterisk, the subtle asterisk leaning tower posture asterisk, the precarious asterisk edge of seat perch asterisk, the modern asterisk hunched over screen asterisk, the asterisk armrest anchor asterisk, and the dangers of being a asterisk static sitter. Which of these resonate most with your routine? Are there habits you've recognized in yourself or your loved ones? Identifying these signs isn't about judgment. It's the most crucial first step toward taking control of your health and ensuring a more comfortable, active future. Your body has been sending you signals, and now you have the knowledge to understand them. The good news is that recognizing these habits puts the power firmly in your hands. Your future isn't set in stone, and even small, consistent changes to how you sit can have a profound impact on your overall health and well-being after 70. This isn't just about avoiding pain. It's about reclaiming your vitality, maintaining your independence, and truly enjoying every precious year ahead. Don't wait for discomfort or serious health problems to force your hand. Start now. Take proactive steps to adjust your posture, incorporate more movement, and listen to what your body is telling you. The quality of your life in the years to come is directly influenced by the mindful choices you make today. Thank you for joining us today and investing in your well-being. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one sitting habit you're committed to changing. Your insights are invaluable to our community, offering inspiration and encouragement to others. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who could benefit. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you on your path to lasting wellness. Stay tuned for more insights into living your healthiest, most vibrant life. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.